Hi, I'm Bob with Wolfe Ridge. Today I've got a special treat for you guys. We are preparing for the 2024 Midwest Firewood Frenzy. I'm back in the wood yard with something new, but first I'm going to show you guys the lay of the land and what you can expect this coming weekend for the Frenzy. All right, so right here is going to be where the majority of the Frenzy stuff is happening. Pretty soon we will have a 30 by 60 tent set up. We're going to have a food truck over here. We're going to have Dan from Back 40 is going to have a tent. We're going to have Brett from around the yard, and we're going to have Chris from in the wood yard. But come walk with me and I'll show you guys what we did here. So Chris has been working hard back here. We don't have any before footage to show you, but basically he lined up all of these wood IBC totes so that we got a nice kind of fenced in area for the Frenzy activities. And back over here is where we're going to do the parking. So if you come in from Anderson Drive, you'll drive along the left side of the building as you're coming in, and you'll just keep driving back. There's a trail. All of the parking is going to be here. So we're going to mark this off in the next day or so here for parking. This, like I said, is holding up well. Hopefully it will continue to hold up well. And as you walk in, there will be 2 portable toilets. There is a hand wash station. And then right here is going to be where the food truck is. It is going to be Big Papa Barbecue. They're going to be serving all kinds of good barbecue stuff. They do take credit cards and cash for payment. And I know, like I said, Dan from Back 40, Chris from in the wood yard, Brent from around the yard, those guys will be here. I know Dan from Back 40 is going to be selling some new stuff. He's going to be selling his new mini firewood racks and some new shirts that he's got. He's going to have both of his Wolfe Ridge 28Cs here, his old one and the newest one that he got. And right now I'm going to show you guys the newest 28C. A project that has been in the works for quite a while now. Kevin in engineering, Nick in assembly has been going back and forth on this machine, and they've got it dialed in quite well now. Take a look. This is the Wolfe Ridge Compact Commercial 28C, now with attached conveyor option. We don't have the pricing finalized yet, and we don't have the availability finalized yet. This is kind of a teaser video, but we wanted to introduce this to you guys at the Frenzy this coming weekend. And right now, I'll show you the functionality of it, and we're gonna make some firewood with it as well. So here we have the layout of the 28C with the attached conveyor. This attached conveyor is exiting about 6.5 foot tall. I'm 6 foot tall, and I will stand here for comparison's sake. You can see where I've got it. We do have hydraulic height adjustment for the conveyor, and we have hydraulic forward and reverse for the conveyor chain. And you can see the valves for it down here. Again, not yet labeled. This is a prototype machine, but it is pretty well refined already. The main things that changed on this to put this conveyor on is the sorting table is a different design. We got the conveyor here, and then we've also got the drawbar has a couple added jacks to it for extra stability. So this thing is very stable. And then the pump is different because there's a double stack pump now, and the secondary part goes to power the conveyor. So powering this conveyor is not stealing any power from your splitting. It's the same starting procedure as the rest of these Hondas that we have. We will flip the choke on, and I'm gonna go, well, probably like half throttle, turn the key on, crank it, turn the choke off. All right, so we ran this thing for about 3.5 minutes. That cleared off the staged logs that I had on the log lift here. They were good size for the 6-way. Did a couple resplits in there. But you can see this IBC tote is about 1/4 of the way full in 3.5 minutes. That's kind of cool. So as you can see, the sorting table would get filled up with firewood, but every split cycle would advance the firewood onto the conveyor. And I only had 2 little pieces that fell off onto the ground, but that was because the wedge kind of flipped them around. So the hydraulic oil cooler is typically an option package for the 28C or 35C compact commercial log splitters. But if you're getting the conveyor package, the hydraulic oil cooler is going to come standard. And this is powered by a 12-volt fan. It has a thermostat in it. So once the hydraulic oil gets up to a certain temperature, this fan will kick on. And it's just nice to have, especially when we're going to be doing the splitting and we're going to be running the conveyor. Just by nature, there's going to be a little bit more heat with the hydraulic oil. So we're going to get it away with this hydraulic oil cooler. Guys, a couple other announcements for the Firewood Frenzy. We're going to have technical representatives from Stihl here on site. They're going to have a few different models of chainsaws you guys can try out. They do ask that you're going to be wearing PPE, eye protection, ear protection, and chaps for legs if you're running a chainsaw. If you do want to run any of the Wolfe Ridge log splitters, you can do that, but we ask that you wear eye protection and ear protection as well. In addition to that, Jerry from Hartville Hardware is going to be here with a couple of the Logosol chainsaw mills. So there's going to be a lot going on here, and I hope that you guys can make it. Again, I will put that link in the description for the Facebook event that has all the information for the Firewood Frenzy. Let us know in the comments what you think of this new addition to the Wolfe Ridge lineup. If you're looking for more information on any of our products, please check out our website, www.wolferidgemfg.com. You can always give us a call or send us an email. I'll put all those links in the description. As always, I thank you guys for your support, and I ask you to subscribe so you don't miss out on what's next at Wolfe Ridge.